Hey everybody, this is Tim from Tim's Toy Box again, and I'm here with another nice little haul. This is 3 separate orders that I got on eBay, and let's check it out. Not only that, let's get ratchet. Alright, the first thing that I got in this, like I said, 3-box lot was this lot of MOTU figures. Surprisingly, I do not have a Man-at-Arms yet, so I went ahead and got one. Not a great figure. His legs are in good shape, and actually, the more I look at it, actually the better he looks. I take it back. Pretty happy with this one. Moving on, this one is Too Bad, and unfortunately, his legs are very janky. Looks like his head is popped up a little bit. Can I force that down? I'm sure I can eventually. This figure is not in good shape, so I'll be getting rid of him. I do have what looks like a pretty solid web store, so excited about that. I got a few of these already. It seems to be a very common figure. One of his arms is pretty loose, but still not a bad figure. And not one, but 2 Mechanics, and it looks like this one broke in the middle of delivery. So there goes that feedback. This was actually not a very well shipped, well packaged thing. As you can see, I didn't change anything in this packaging, guys. There was no padding in this packaging, nothing like that. And this figure was not broken when I bought him. So unfortunately, yeah, as you can tell what happened in the shipping, it looks like his chest completely broke, and now I have a chestless Mechanic. Boo earns.
Are you saying boo or boo earns?
I was saying boo earns.
This one was already broken, so I'm not going to raise a stink about that, but I will raise a stink about the other Mechanics. I bought 2 Mechanics and got 0 Mechanics. And this is a real issue. The Skeletor apparently also broke in the thing. I mean, clearly it wasn't broken before it got here, as you can see. Very upsetting on this.
Why do I surround myself with fools? Even the robots are smarter than you!
Man. I got pieces of my figures all over the place because of how they shipped them. Very, very bad. One thing I'm happy with is that the guy that shipped me this Night Stalker, probably not the best name to come out with for a child's toy in the 80s, but somebody sent me this Night Stalker horse, and it looks great. All the pieces are still intact. The guns still swivel. It's going to be a great display piece. Luckily, this one didn't break on the way. It does have some paint wear, as you can tell, up here, and just some marks right here, but I like toys that are a little bit played with, not necessarily in mint condition all the time, even though, of course, we all like a mint toy. This was one of the most exciting parts of the lot that I just bought. Was it has a bunch of Secret Wars figures.
Secret Wars. Marvel supervillains are coming. Secret Wars. Can the Marvel superheroes stop them?
That is a line that I didn't have as a kid. If you remember my last video, I made a big deal about getting some Secret Wars comic books because I bought some of the action figures a couple of days before that, and when I found the Secret Wars comics out in the wild, I just had to buy them. So I'm going to end up getting that whole little 12-issue run. This is the Doc Ock from 1984, a very gorgeous figure, so I'm really excited to have him, and we're going to go ahead and collect that whole series. If you know anything about the Secret Wars line, you know that one of the standout figures of that line is the black Spiderman costume figure. Here it is. I'm very excited to have it. The Spider-Man's black costume came about during the Secret Wars run, so super stoked. And Topher Grace is not involved, so that's always good as well. One of the first Magneto figures ever made, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but we can always look it up. A very good looking figure. This whole Secret Wars lot that I bought, that's one of the reasons why I went ahead and got it, is all the paint looks really good on at least the ones I've seen so far. And so they're going to display really well. And can I also say, this guy packaged everything much better than the guy who did the MOTU lot. If you remember, they were just thrown in there willy-nilly with no kind of padding. This guy took the time to pad every figure with paper towels, and hey, it worked. Speaking of figures, I am excited to have Kang the Conqueror, who is going to be the new big bad in the MCU following Thanos. So I'm excited to get this figure. This is from the Secret Wars line. I can't think of the actor that has been cast to play him, but he's the guy from Lovecraft Country. I believe Jonathan is his first name. I might be wrong on that. Very good actor. Can't wait to see it. Kang the Conqueror. And Dr. Doom. I'm not sure. I don't think this is from the Secret Wars line. There were a couple that weren't from that line in the lot. Let me see. Oh, you know what? It says 1984 on it, so we're just going to take their word. Who am I to judge the men from the past? Dr. Doom, Secret Wars. Oh, and hey, look! Here's something. This is the actual, as far as I know, first Wolverine action figure. He may have had a bendable figure before that or something. I remember in one of my first videos I said that the Toy Biz Wolverine from 1994, I believe, was the first one, and guess what? I was wrong. It was actually, I think, this one, and hey, there may be an even earlier one. One of the differences between those figures is this Wolverine's claws actually come off, so I do need another claw for Wolverine. Anyway, nice looking figure though. And last but not least, as far as my figures from the Secret Wars line in this haul, I got this beautiful Captain America figure. Just a great looking figure. Look at that paint, and very tight on all the joints. Ironically, this Captain America figure did not come with his iconic Captain America shield, which is weird because these figures actually came with a bunch of different shields. If you remember, one of the big crazes in 80s toys were holograms, and as you can tell, here's some of the holograms that came with these figures. You slide these different shield things into here. I don't know how they open. I'm not gonna try to. Oh, look at that! I got it. And I guess you just slide them in there, and then somehow I don't know. Listen, there was weird stuff going on in the 80s with these toys. But long story short, I'm very happy about that Secret Wars line lot that I got. And that's the end of this episode of Tim's Toy Box. I hope you appreciated it. So, I didn't know that line was comedic. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and share if you like 80s toys.